Blackview BV6200 is a rugged beast that's built like a tank and has some surprising features for its price. This phone is aimed at those of you who need a device that can survive a lot of rough handling, whether you're an adventurer, a construction worker, or just someone who tends to drop their phone a lot. It's big, it's heavy, and it looks like it could survive a drop from a plane. The phone measures 174.4 by 82.0 by 19.2 millimeters and weighs a hefty 438 grams. So it's not something you easily slip into your pocket, but that's the trade-off for a device that's resistant to water, dust, and shocks. It features an octagonal design with rubberized corners and a configurable orange button for quick access functions like torch and SOS, which is a nice touch. When it comes to the display, it sports a 6.56-inch IPS display with a resolution of 720 by 1612 pixels. It's not the sharpest screen out there, but it's decent enough for basic tasks and media consumption. Brightness levels are sufficient for outdoor use, which is a plus if you're often on the go. Under the hood, the BV6200 is powered by a MediaTek Helio A22 processor. Paired with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage, you can expand the storage up to 1 TB via micro SD. Performance-wise, this phone isn't going to blow you away. It handles basic tasks and light gaming just fine, but don't expect it to run high-end games smoothly. The processor is entry-level, and you might notice some sluggishness during heavy multitasking. One of the standout features is its massive 13,000 mAh battery. This monster of a battery can last up to 4 days on a single charge with regular use. Whether you're making calls, browsing the internet, or listening to music, this battery keeps going. Plus, it supports 18-watt fast charging and can double as a power bank to charge other devices, which is incredibly handy in emergencies. The camera setup includes a 13-megapixel main sensor and a 0.3-megapixel depth sensor on the rear, along with an 8-megapixel front-facing camera. The phone quality is passable for a budget phone, but don't expect too much. The images can be a bit grainy, especially in low light. Video recording is capped at 1080p, and while it does have some stabilization, the footage can still be a bit shaky. Another surprising feature is the loudspeaker. The BV6200 comes with a huge speaker on the back that produces impressive volume and decent quality, especially in high frequencies. It's loud enough to use as a makeshift Bluetooth speaker when you're outdoors, which is pretty cool. Just be aware that the sound gets muffled if you place the phone screen up on a table. Now let's compare it with some other rugged phones in its price range. The Alcatel WP22, for example, also has a large battery and rugged build, but costs significantly more. The Alcatel offers a triple camera setup and a bit more polish, but for double the price. It's not necessarily a better deal if you're budget conscious. Overall, the Blackview BV6200 is a solid choice if you need a rugged phone that can take a beating and last for days without a charge. It's not the fastest or the sleekest, but it does its job well at a very reasonable price. To wrap things up, here are the main pros and cons of the Blackview BV6200. Starting with the pros, it's extremely durable with a rugged design. Massive 13,000 mAh battery with power bank functionality, loud and high-quality speaker, and the very affordable price. On the downside, it's heavy and bulky, entry-level performance with occasional sluggishness, average camera quality, and low-resolution display.